If you look at this chart of US GDP, it looks pretty good. Steady improvement in the growth rate throughout 2011 from the low point of the first quarter, and a big contrast to the massive contraction in the last quarter of 2008 and the first quarter of 2009. But markets are all about expectations, and the consensus forecast had been 3%, so 2.8% fell short. More importantly, most of that figure came from inventory build-up, not actual sales. So a lot of the extra production is sitting in warehouses. Real sales, minus inventories, grew only 0.8%. As a result, Wall Street went backwards on Friday, while earlier European markets also fell as the talks about Greece's debt drag on. The latest news today is that Greece has rejected a new proposal from Germany, which would involve it giving up budget control to the EU, although it's hard to know whether that means the whole debt reconstruction deal is off and Greece is heading for a messy default. Anyway, it's no wonder Italy in particular is struggling. This chart compares its GDP during this crisis with the crisis that started in 1929. This one is worse, which makes it, for Italy at least, the Greater Depression. Asian markets were also weaker this afternoon, generally falling between 0.5% and 1%. And the Australian All Ordinaries closed 1/3% lower. The main negative influences were insurer QBE and miner Rio Tinto, while the department stores had a rare positive session. And finally, the Australian dollar is below 106 US cents again, having reached a high of 106.5 over the weekend. And that's finance.